Adult Solutions. Add-on desires.
Welcome to Adult Solutions Current Affairs program. This is Koteswar. First I am going to explain the international issues as part of today's current affairs. Japan next PM Kishida. Japan's former foreign minister Fumio Kishida is set to replace Yoshihide Suga as prime minister after he won the ruling Liberal Democratic Party's leadership vote on Wednesday. While Kishida is well respected within the party, enjoying the support of several heavyweights, the 64-year-old is not widely popular. Female Afghan judges hiding due to death threats from Taliban freed prisoners. More than 220 Afghan women judges have gone into hiding, fearing that they might be killed by the Taliban released criminals, including terrorists and senior Al-Qaeda operatives. Taliban controlled CAA rights to DGCA to resume commercial flights between India and Afghanistan. The Taliban controlled Afghanistan Civil Aviation Authority, that is called CAA, has written a letter to the Directorate General of Civil Aviation DGCA seeking the resumption of air services to the Afghanistan. Ecuador jail death toll in Guayaquil prison flight passes 100. At least 100 people are now known to have died in a fight between rival gangs in Ecuador's jail, officially say making it the worst prison violence in the country's history. The United States 6 life imprisonment for the murder of 5 journalists. The public prosecution office in Maryland confirmed that the convict Gerard Ramos was sentenced to life imprisonment 5 times without the right to pardon, in addition to another life sentence and 345 years in the prison in various items of the indictment. Actually, a human being cannot live 345 or more than years. But here the judgment showed that the intensity of the crime. In honor to country, Tunisia appoints first woman as Prime Minister Nazla Bouden Romadane. Tunisia's President Kais Saied announced on Wednesday that he was appointing Nazla Bouden Romadane as first woman Prime Minister of Tunisia. Tunisia has not had a Prime Minister since the dissolution of the parliament on July 25th and the seizure of executive powers by President Saied. Pak-Russian talks on enhancing military ties. Senior defense officials from Pakistan and Russia discussed at Islamabad ways to enhance bilateral military cooperation. This includes joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and exchange of views on regional security between the two countries. China faces an electricity crisis. Public life in several provinces in China had been disrupted by the hours of power cuts. Shoppers in cities and towns are coming to rely on generators to run their businesses. Power generation companies are facing severe coal shortages as domestic coal production is declining in the wake of the corona and imports from the abroad are stagnant. Hydropower projects are facing water shortages. US senators table bill on counter-terrorism in Afghanistan, hint as sanctions on Pakistan. 22 Republicans in the United States have introduced a bill in the Senate calling for sanctions against the Taliban and their allies in Afghanistan. It also called on the US State Department to submit a report on Pakistan's cooperation with the Taliban between 2001 and 2020. National Chief Justice meets President Ramnath Kovind. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice N.V. Ramana, met President Ramnath Kovind on Wednesday evening. A public awareness event will be held on October 2 about the free legal services being offered across the country under the auspices of the National Legal Services Authority. PM Poshan scheme okayed 1.31 lakh crore to be spent in 5 years. The national scheme for PM Poshan in schools has replaced the National Program for Midday Meal in schools, also known as the Midday Meal Scheme. The plan will last for 5 years and will cost 1.31 lakh crore rupees. More than 11.8 crore kids in 11.2 lakh government and government aided schools would receive a midday meal under this plan. Even legislature cannot dilute contempt power. Supreme Court. In the case of Rajiv Daya, chairman of the Suraj India Trust, the apex court had said that the constitution had given the courts the power to punish contempt of court in order to protect their reputation. The Supreme Court made the remarks after he filed 64 pills public interest litigation cases during the year and failed to pay the fine of 25 lakh rupees imposed on him by the court in 2017 for contempt of court. Appointments to public posts should be as per Articles 14, 16 of Constitution, says Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has ruled in the case of State of Jammu and Kashmir versus Shahina Masarat that eligibility criteria for selection to public posts should be uniform and strictly in accordance with the Articles 14 and 16 of the Indian Constitution. The judgment came on a plea by State of Jammu and Kashmir against a judgment of the Jammu and Kashmir High Court, which had allowed a petition by a candidate for appointment to the sole post of teaching guide. Actually, Article 14 tells that equality before law and Article 16 tells that equality of opportunities in government employment. Indian organization shares alternative Nobel with 3 others. An Indian organization is among 4 activists and groups which are awarded this year's Right Livelihood Award, known as the Alternative Nobel, for empowering communities in areas ranging from child protection to environmental defense. Sweden's Right Livelihood Foundation announced on Wednesday that it has selected India's legal initiative for forest and environment, that is LIFE. This award was established in 1980 by German Swedish. It is given to the people who prepare the answers for the challenging issues of the globe. Placed under house arrest again, claims Mehbooba Mufti. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti on Wednesday announced that she had been placed under house arrest again as she tried to visit a village devastated by the army. Protect Manual Scavengers' Rights, NHRC. The National Human Rights Commission on Wednesday called upon the center and states to protect the rights of the persons engaged in manual scavenging or hazardous cleaning. It issued an advisory to the center and state governments to fix responsibility and accountability of local authority and contractor or employee jointly and severely in case of any death that occurs due to the manual scavenging. India's external debt rises by 2.1% to 570 billion in financial year 2021. By the end of March 2021, India's external debt to the public and private sectors totaled 42.33 lakh crore rupees, that is almost all equal to $570 billion. This is an increase of 2.1% over the previous financial year. Foreign debt accounts for 21.1% of India's GDP. Delhi ranks first in the domestic real estate sector. Leading real estate services firm Knight Frank reports that Delhi ranks first among cities in the real estate market across the country. Ranked 63rd in the world. Delhi ranked first in India, ranked 63rd in the world. London, Shanghai, New York, Paris and Washington DC are in the top 5 in the world. Globally, Chennai is 224th rank and Mumbai 240th rank. Hyderabad got 245th rank. Bangalore got 259th rank and Pune got 260th rank globally in real estate sector. Andhra Pradesh, Swachh Sankalpam in the villages from October 2nd. The Andhra Pradesh government has decided to conduct Jagananna Swachh Sankalpa programs in Gram Panchayat from October 2 for 100 days. What has been done on the complaint that mistakes are being made in the services of Srivari Seva, Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has ordered Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam to submit the report on what action has been taken on a petition filed by a devotee alleging wrongdoing in the daily services of Sri Venkateswara Swami. The petition filed by a devotee named Srivari Dada was dismissed by the High Court and he filed the SPL special petition leave in the Supreme Court. NCDC in Vijayawada, Dr. Anuradha, Regional Director, Central Department of Health and Family Welfare, said that the National Center for Disease Control, which is also called NCDC, will be set up in Vijayawada. She said the cost would be borne by the central and state governments in the ratio of 60:40. The total estimation cost for this center is about 15 crores. Blue Star commences construction of new world-class manufacturing facility at Sri City. Tyagarajan, the managing director of Blue Star, performed Bhumi Puja and has laid the foundation stone at the site Sri City, Chittoor districts on Wednesday for the construction of Blue Star AC machine parts manufacturing industry. It will be built on 20 acres of land at a cost of 540 crore rupees, which will provide employment about 1,500 people. Telangana, the Godavari river is one of the polluted from Basara to Bhadradri. The Godavari river from Basara to Bhadradri is trapped in the pollution due to the industrial effluents. According to the Pollution Control Board report, water quality in the 2021 annual average is B grade in Godavari, Manjira and Kinnarasani rivers and C grade in Maneru. Godavari is C grade at Ramagundam. Maneru water quality near Karimnagar Municipal Dumping Center has dropped to D grade. Generally, the river water is classified into A, B, C, D, E grades. The A grade water, we can drink that water by removing the bacteria from that water. The B grade water, which we cannot drink, it's only uses to having shower. The C grade water, we cannot drink without purification. The D grade water is useful only for animals and aquatic life. The E grade water only useful for agriculture purposes. IIT Hyderabad develops decellularized corneal matrix hydrogel. A team led by Professor Dr. Falguni Pati, the Department of Biomedical Engineering, IIT Hyderabad has developed the decellularized corneal matrix hydrogel from corneas derived from the human beings and animals. Using this hydrogel, we can repair the damaged cornea and protect the eyesight without replacing the damaged cornea in the case of any injury to the eye. K2 tractors have been Telangana. The Mahindra tractor factory in Jahirabad has another achievement. It started the production of lightweight tractors with a capacity of 20 horsepower. Telangana pioneer in biomedical research. Ruiz Gomez, Colombian Minister of Medicine, Social and Defense, who arrived in the state for 2-day visit, lauded Telangana for leading the world in biological and medical research, setting up a special team for drug and vaccine research and preparation, and paying special attention to the ecosystem or environment. Sports. The Indian team enters the quarterfinals of the World Women's Team Chess Championship. India beat France with the score of 3-1 in the final league match of the World Women's Team Chess Championship in Spain to reach second place in Group A and also reach to the quarterfinals. PM Modi's mementos getting excessive bids at e-auction. The Ministry of Tradition is presently conducting an e-auction of around 1200 presents obtained by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Neeraj Chopra's javelin, PV Sindhu's rocket, PM Modi's mementos getting excessive bids at e-auction. RR versus RCB, IPL 2021. Bangalore win over Rajasthan by 7 wickets. Royal Challengers Bangalore beat Rajasthan Royals by 7 wickets with the help of Maxwell and Srikar Bharat. Harmanpreet Rodrigues to play for Melbourne Renegades in WBL. Team India T20 captain Harmanpreet Kaur and young batsman Jemima Rodrigues will play for the Melbourne Renegades in the Women's Big Bash League, which is also called as WBBL. These are the today's current affairs. Keep watching Adult Solutions Current Affairs program to get the regular updates on current affairs. Thank you.
Add-on solutions. Add-on desired.